What is up, you guys? Just been back for a little while. Just had to wait for Dallas to get back, but now on the speakerphone. Definitely a rough day, but I'm not really that surprised that we got blown out the way that we did by the Buffalo Bills because they're just a hell of a team. So we ended up losing that game 31-10. No surprise there. It was just as bad as it can get, and there's a lot we can point a lot of fingers at in this game for sure. Wouldn't you say, Dallas?
Yeah,
Yeah, two of which were both in the red zone. One of which Connor Williams. Connor Williams did not play a freaking good game today, man. He freaking when we had it at goal on the 3 yard line, just oversnapped and we lost about 22 yards on that bad play. Had to end up settling for a field goal. We get the interception. Then I don't get why we didn't just send the field goal kicker out, and then Connor Williams steps on Geno's foot on the freaking play, which pretty much blows the play up, and we turn it over on downs, and then Buffalo just goes down and punches it in with ease for a touchdown to just extend the lead. And just we still have the same obvious needs, It's just the defense played like absolute shit today.
yeah,
And it's no surprise. I mean, Josh Allen had all the time in the pocket to throw, had room to run. James Cook, our run defense is still shitty as ever. So that's
yeah. That
def-
first drive, they overcome a 2nd and 12 and a 1st and 20 after two holding penalties.
yeah.
That first scoring drive by Buffalo was ridiculous.
Yeah. And who did he hit on the touchdown there?
Coleman,
Yeah, Keon Coleman, the rookie. Yeah, he had that big touchdown. Just
and then I think the first drive when we go three and out, I think that set the tone for the day.
oh yeah, pretty much it did. I agree with you. It definitely set the tone for the day. Just this is now, like I said, it's starting to look like it's going to be a long season. I mean, it doesn't get any better for us, but obviously because the Cardinals beat the frickin' Dolphins, and then frickin' that's pretty much it. So, and obviously the Niners are playing the Cowboys, which we know we picked them to win tonight, but just a lot of fingers we got to point at. And we kind of McDonald needs to start taking some. I know you made that trade for Ernest Jones, but still wasn't even a factor at all. I mean, but we'll give it time to develop. But damn, McDonald really got to make some serious damn adjustments. Just that's for damn sure.
I mean, I thought they would. I thought they would be more competitive in this game. I thought that win last week would give them some momentum, and they follow up their best game of the season with
But
their
they're
worst
worse.
game of the season.
This is just like
This was just a disgraceful performance today.
yeah, this is absolutely reminiscent of the Baltimore game last year. And 20 years ago, I remember I was there in 2004 when we got blown out 38-9 at home by Buffalo 20 years ago back in 2004 during the Holmgren era. And this is kind of almost reminiscent about that. This time it was 31 to 10.
Yeah, it was just a long afternoon.
It was a long day,
all
yeah.
around. Yeah, just an embarrassing performance.
Yeah, but we knew Buffalo was good going in this game. We knew Buffalo was gonna be good. That's why I picked them. That's why we picked them, because we
And
knew.
then it just got away from us, especially in the second half.
Yeah, especially when we drew the interception when he went on the screen pass to Kenneth Walker. And then I'm not going to make the no DK Metcalf excuse, but, I mean, still not having him was pretty much still killer too. But, I mean, I was watching Brendan Nelson's post-game recap. I don't know if you listened to his post-game recap on the way back home from where you were watching it at too, but yeah, just when you have DK out there, it really opens up our offense a lot more. But it was just nowhere. It was just absolutely nowhere. I mean, we had some good drives, but we just ended up crapping ourselves with obviously the oversnap. Connor Williams, he just didn't play a good game. He played a pretty bad game today.
Yeah, and just too many penalties and self-inflicted wounds.
The self-inflicted wounds.
You're not going to win that way, especially when you're playing against good teams.
Yeah, especially against competitive teams like Buffalo. Buffalo's obviously going to win the AFC East in my opinion. Just saying.
Oh yeah, they are running away with it.
Yeah, they're definitely running away with it for sure. But McDonald, you gotta freaking get this figured out. And I know it wasn't built in a day, but Rome wasn't built in a day. But it's gonna at least we're still weak in the trenches. Still, we gotta freaking just hit it off in the next draft or the next few drafts because this season ain't looking too good. I'm having my doubts about this year, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
it could start turning for the worse. like we could possibly finish last in the division again for the first time since 2021. That's kind of the thoughts I'm having. I don't want to have that thought because I know there's still plenty of season left, but we gotta see some adjustments and we gotta see some improvements because we're taking on a hot Los Angeles Rams team next week that just came off of upsetting the Minnesota Vikings at home in Los Angeles on Thursday Night Football. So, and they got Kupp and Nakua back. So that shit don't get any fucking easy at all. It gets even fucking harder than it was before.
Yeah, this was a big game today, and they don't even show up.
But, it's like I respect Josh Allen. I respect what Buffalo got going. They're contenders for a reason. And
Yeah.
we're not. We're not even near close to that. Like I said, it's gonna take a little while. I mean, this is kind of reminiscent of Pete's first 2 years. I mean, probably this will be minus a playoff appearance because, granted, we had the playoff appearance in the first year with Pete Carroll where we upset the defending Super Bowl champs at the time. But it kind of feels like those first couple of years are the first.
Yeah.
It feels like the first year, It'll be
Yeah, it
frustrating.
does.
But hey, like I said, we've made it through worse. We just got to ride it out with what we got. I've made it through much worse. I still went to every home game during the worst that I've seen in 04. I mean, in 2008 and 2009 with 4-12 and 5-11. I still went to all those home games during those rough years. But, McDonald, you got to do some crazy adjustments. John Schneider, coming off season, needs to spend more money on the most important weakness, which is the line, the trenches. For real. I'm still going to keep on saying it. It's the trenches. We can't stop the run and can't even get any pressure on the opposing quarterbacks. It's the same old shit. We just got to fucking fix those weaknesses still. But, it is what it is, and let's just get ready for LA next week. I'm going to call it at that. Catch y'all later. Go Hawks, and see you for game picks on Tuesday.